Welcome to the BullHorn. TGIF, although not TGIF5, that company got murdered on Thursday, the biggest S&P 500 loser, down 20%. I spoke to F5 CEO on Thursday, Howard, and he thought that the stock was going to fall because they missed guidance, but he wasn't expecting to be this negative. Do you think it's an overreaction, given how strong, cloud computing companies have been doing in recent months?
The trend has been so beautiful. When momentum takes a break or even ends potentially, this is what you get. Expectations are high. You really got to understand what you own when these stocks drop 30%. Why did you buy it? Why did you own it? What's your time frame? And that's why selling on the way up a little bit never hurts. So
right.
You got to clear ahead. But the company's fine. And the industry is fine. It's just institutions were bailing.
Exactly. I think that's a very important, point there. When you look at the numbers, their sales were up, I think, 41% as opposed to the expectations of closer to 42. Sometimes you do have to wonder just how ridiculous the whole momentum game is, that a 20% sell-off on great numbers, you just miss estimates by a little bit. Are there other companies, though, that you'd be worried about now in light of F5's miss, so to speak? Rackspace is something that got hit pretty hard on Thursday. Salesforce.com as well.
Yeah, I own Rackspace. Salesforce.com, these companies are truly, truly priced for perfection. When there's a little hiccup, this is where the liquidity is, and these are the ones the big institutions sell.
Moving on to rare earth and other, minerals, companies. To me, it looks like you had a lot of speculation, people trying to buy these companies because of, concerns that China was clamping down on exports. Is there still a real business to be had with some of these companies, REE, MCP, both just shooting up so dramatically?
Well, be honest, I haven't done enough work to say whether they're real companies. They're real enough to be traded on the American exchanges, which, with AIG trading, who knows? But the difference is, in a great momentum stock, people that want to get in very quickly after big pullbacks. We're not seeing that here yet. There's been just a 30% drop in FUD. And so I think what that says is a lot of these investors that were chasing were smaller investors. They didn't know what they owned. Yeah. They're not going to come back. They've got burned. And now you're going to have to find some real buyers for these stocks to resume their uptrend.
I'm getting the sense you don't have the institutional support as much with some of those momentum stocks.
Yeah, you only have so many dollars. You know how I say this. You have to pick the best of the best. And yes, it's a relative game. And it really can be a game sometimes, and you have to treat it with respect, though. These companies can move in big chunks.
You just didn't drop a don't hate the player, hate the game type of thing on us here, did you?
No, I love the player, I love the game.
All right, Howard. Well, thank you so much. And we'll keep an eye out on AIG. I'm just waiting for Ben Maché to announce maybe that they're going to get into the rare earth minerals business. Why not? They're selling all their insurance. They need to have something left after they pay back the government.